Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Shellcraft Suppliers. Our in-house live DIY today is going to be a straw door wreath. Um, if you want to have a look at it so that you can see what we're going to do today. So we're going to be making this beautiful door wreath today out of straw and adding some shell embellishments to it. So as we do this project today, please remember that we can find all the supplies here at Shellcraft Supplies. Okay, so what we're going to start with are two sizes of plat. The first, we're going to cut 4 pieces of 48 inches long strips of plat, and then we're going to cut 4 pieces of a smaller size plat at 36 inches long. So I've already pre-cut 3 pieces. I'm going to go ahead now and cut the last piece for each size. So for the larger plat, we're going to cut it at 48 inches. There we go. And for the smaller plat, we're going to cut it at 36 inches. There we go. Okay. Now for this project today, we're going to be mainly using our glue gun, so there's a lot of gluing involved. So we're going to rest our smaller pieces on the side, and we're going to start with the larger pieces. Okay, so to get this started, we are going to take our straw and we're going to create the figure 8. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can get in here where you can see this properly. There we go. Okay, hope you guys can see that. Okay, so this is our figure 8. Okay, now once we've created our figure 8, we're going to get our glue gun, and we are going to add some glue in. Glue the edges down, and please remember when you're working with hot glue to be very careful. I have a little stick here to help me with this. Okay, now once we have done that, we come and find the center of our figure 8, and we add some more glue there so that we can glue that portion down. Okay, there we go, and that is the first piece. Now we're going to do this again 3 more times. Once again, figure 8. Okay. The straw is fighting back. There we go. We try to center it as much as possible. Try to get it even on both sides. We add our glue to the middle. There we go. That will be our second piece. And if it's not too straight, if the glue is still a little warm, you can move it around to shape it a little better. Okay, so that's our second piece. Fix that to it. Okay, there we go. And screw that down, hold it for a few seconds. You can use any color plait for this. We have a whole lot of colors down here at Shellcraft Supplies. This is another one of those DIY projects that you can do using straw without having to use a sewing machine, and to add some straw decor to your home. Go again, figure 8. Please, if you have any questions, let us know. There we go. Hold this down for a few seconds. Okay, now we're going to go on to gluing the smaller pieces. Okay, I have one come loose here. Let me re-glue this one. Okay, we're moving on to our smaller pieces. Okay, now we're also going to create figure 8s from these smaller pieces. This is going to be the front portion of our dory. You may find it a bit difficult at first creating this figure 8, but you'll get the hang of it. And remember, the first 4 pieces we cut at 48 inches long, and the second 4 pieces we cut at 36 inches long. So we're going to move on to our next piece. Always remember to try and balance both sides as much as possible. And once again, when you're working with hot glue, be careful. So like I said before, you can find all the supplies here at Shellcraft Supplies. We have hot glue guns, hot glue sticks. We have straws in a variety of colors, of course shells. Okay, so we have one more figure 8 to do for our smaller portion. That up. Okay, just a few seconds. Okay, and there you have it. Those are the pieces that we'll be using to make our wreath. Okay, so we have 4 larger pieces that are figure 8, and they were measured at 48 inches. And then we have 4 pieces of straw cut in lengths of 36 inches, and we also made the figure 8 shape on those. So we're going to start with the back portion of our wreath. Okay, so now to start, what we are going to do is we are going to create almost like the wings of a butterfly, crisscross, for the first 2 pieces. Okay, so now what we're going to do, all we're going to do now is stack these figure 8 shapes atop one another at crisscross angles. Okay, so please remember to add adequate amounts of glue to hold your piece together. Press down to make sure that your glue adheres properly.
Yes, we do have straw in a wider selection. You can just come in and pick and choose what you want, starting at $2 a yard. We also have them in colors and assorted designs.
Okay, so
Somebody asked, did you say 4 and 4?
4, yes, we have 4 pieces of each length. The wider plaque, that's going to be the back portion of the wreath, we have that, we cut that at 48 inches long, and we cut 4 pieces at 48 inches long. And for the smaller portion of the wreath, as you can see here, this is the wider plaque at the back, and there are 4 of those that go around. And this next layer is also 4 pieces cut at 36-inch length, so that it'll be shorter than the back piece. Okay, so we go back here now and we crisscross our next layer. And like I said, please remember to add enough glue so that you can have your piece secured as best possible.
Can you explain what we're making today? We have some people who are just joining the
Oh,
live.
for you folks who are just joining the live, what we are making today is a straw door wreath. Take a look at it. So we're giving instruction today on how you can achieve this project on your own by just coming into Shell Craft Supplies and purchasing the materials. You don't need a sewing machine, you just need some time and an interest